Yo, yo, yo. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Mark and Mark's Tarot. That's me live. Dog. Hope everybody's had a good holiday, good Thanksgiving. Eating all that good food. That's what's up. Yay. Mhm. God damn. Fuck. What the hell is this? Why is this thing doing that? Yeah, that was me. Alright. Guess it wasn't. What's it gonna do? Um, I can't remember what I was gonna do. What? Actually, a white bottom like that? I didn't even know that. That'll work. Good. Fucking crack. Watch. I wish I could still get that one, but I can't. It's fucked up. Sucks. Mm. Hey, Becca, what's up? How's your Thanksgiving? And how is KK's birthday? God, why the fuck does it keep doing that? Oh my god. This fucking thing pisses me off. Okay. It was good. Yeah, fine. I miss my aunt. I felt really. Me a plate, and the guy I'm talking to came over and said, hi. Oh, that's nice. Looks like you had an overall good day. That's good. I'm glad. What do you mean you're missing your aunt? Fuck. Your aunt that's living? Or, oh, the woman who raised you? Oh, right, right. Yeah, she passed away from cancer, right? Yeah, that's the one you was telling me about. She's proud of you though. First thing I got was her like watching you do your hair. She loves your hair. Yeah. Well, you can always be with her in spirit. I feel like she's around you. Yeah, fucking who cares? If I can have holidays about my some of my stupid family, I wouldn't either. I'm actually happy because this Christmas, my older sister and her husband and her boys won't be here. I'll miss my nephews, but I'll probably see them like the next day on Boxing Day or New Year's or something like that, where they'll come by and say hello. But like my older sister and her husband, I'm glad they're not going to be here on Christmas. They're going to go to her mother-in-law's house. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Because they're the ones I don't like the most. Like I don't want to see them. I don't mind seeing the boys because I'm cool with my nephews, but I don't want to hear her voice or hear him or see him because they got that evil fucking energy. I told my mom, I said, thank you, God. She was laughing. She was like, I knew you were gonna be happy. I'm like, hell yeah, that's gonna be the best Christmas ever. I don't have to see those two fucking idiots. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Well, new BBC interviewing. See if he really cares. That's good. Of course, your baby daddy ain't coming over. He ain't worried. He's already accusing you. It's that jealous shit. It's amazing how people can do whatever they want, but when you do something, it's a crime. Everybody plays the fucking victim in this world. Makes me laugh like fuck. People who start playing the victim, I'm like, yeah, whatever, you. Today is my sister's birthday. I bought her a cake. We just had some Oreo. I bought an Oreo cake. So we had dinner and then we had cake. She had a good birthday. God told me he's gonna take me out tomorrow and make you feel better. That's good. That's nice. Good. I'm glad. You need to get out, have fun, and do what you got to do. Live your life. Best thing to do is do whatever you want for yourself. Don't worry about him, and don't worry about baby daddy. Don't worry about anybody but yourself. Take care of yourself. Well, there you go. Sometimes you gotta. I remember a couple months ago you said that he was gonna, thinking about hooking up and getting back together and living with you, and then the next day, boom, it's all going back to shit again. You know, fuck it. No answer is an answer. I tell people that all the time. You got to do what's best for you. Fucking living in the past. If that shit ain't didn't work and it ain't working, then it ain't gonna work, and he ain't gonna change. I told my sister this millions of times, and it took her 25 years to disconnect from this piece of shit. And as soon as she did, her whole life changed. That's what I keep telling people. If you make the initiative to change your life, then spirit, God, the universe, whoever you believe in is going to make sure it stays changed and make sure they prove to you by changing you're benefiting. And it's that simple. But if you don't take the initiative to do it, then it ain't gonna happen. And the universe and God's gonna be like, this fucking dumbass ain't listening. They don't care. Oh well, keep living your life in a rut. Go through another holiday with no bullshit then. You see what I'm saying? You're in the world for so long and so little bit of time. Do whatever you have to do for yourself. Fuck everybody. That's what I did. The last 6 years, I changed my whole life. Everything changed. Everything. And that's why I'm sitting in front of this fucking computer on here, because I don't care what people think about me no more. You think I'm a bullshitter? You think I'm a fucking fake psychic? You think I'm this and that? I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm gonna walk up these steps tonight and I'm gonna go to my bed with nothing on my conscience. And I'm gonna go to sleep and fuck you while I'm sleeping. Fuck. I don't give a shit. Gotta do what's best for you. Live your life. Fuck these people. Stop trying to make, you know, life better for everybody else but yourself. Fuck everybody. That's what I do. I take care of my mom, my dad, myself, my nephews, and my sister. Everybody else is irrelevant. And my dog, obviously. Everybody else, I don't even know who you are. I don't care about you. I don't care about your fucking problems. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to listen to it. Unless you're my friend and I care about you, then I don't want no new friends and I don't want no new people in my life unless you're decent. This year I've had some decent new people in my life who I've kept in my life. Otherwise, I don't want nobody around me. Look that. I don't want no nagging ass fucking weirdos around me talking shit, envying my life and all that. No, no, no. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, no, no, no. Not you, not you. Happy Thanksgiving. I was talking to Becca, but I think she got a phone call or something. She didn't. Well, you know what, Anna? I've been through a lot this year, and I know a lot of people have. And I keep telling people don't try and hang on to the past or try and change somebody. You know what I'm saying? And don't add no new people unnecessarily just because you feel like you have to help that person or whatever. No, fuck these people. No, no. You do what you gotta do for yourself. If nobody's benefiting you in your life and all you do is give and give and give and you don't get nothing back, then that's telling you something right there. Now if you got a friend that gives as much as you give them and help you as much as you help them and there's an equal give and take, then you can keep that friend. You got a partner that's a piece of shit and you want to get rid of them, get rid of them. There's nothing wrong with being single and being by yourself. Everything is labeled. So if you're single and you don't have no kids, you never been married like me, people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, he must be this, he must be that." They're gonna come up with all these labels and scenarios on to justify what they think about you, when really they don't know shit. Then I always ask them, "How's your life? How's your wife? How's your kids?" Oh yeah, we're okay, we're okay. If you just say that, then I know something's up. So don't worry about me. Worry about your fucking shit. That's how I am. Like the last 6 years, I changed my life completely. I eliminated everything and started from scratch. Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. You said it right there. See, people straight up disrespect me and think it's okay. Like, I don't understand that. I never understood how you think you can disrespect me and talk to me the next day like we're cool. Are you really you fucking delusional? You think you're gonna talk to me the way you want to disrespect me? Fuck you, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, I feel the same way. See, we're all going through the same thing. That's why we're all in the same chat rooms and we're all talking to the same type of people because we all relate to the bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, you got no kids, no man, no brides, no problems, and still, yeah. You know why? Because they're jealous that you are happy the way you are. Because people try to label you. You know, people look at me and say, "Oh, you're such a nice guy, Mark. You know, you're handsome. You're this, you're that. You got your own business, your own place. You know, you got every. Why you don't have a woman?" I said, "Because there's no woman that I want. If I wanted a hoe, I would have been had her by now. I don't want no damn hoe. I just want somebody that would give me their heart. I don't need their coochie right away. That's cool. I don't care about all that shit. I want somebody I can trust. That's the problem. I can't trust these people ain't loyal. There's not even decent friends, let alone a partner. Fuck. And I'm not gonna raise no kids with no lunatic bitch. You crazy? I need to live with that woman for like a year before I find out if she's even worthy of having my children. Fuck you. Exactly. Exactly. Like, why would you be jealous of me for what? What the fuck what do I have that you don't? You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see? You think the same way I do. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Look, I tell people all the time my story. 16 years ago, I started my own business. And then 3 years later, I moved into this apartment. My sister and my brother in law bought this house. It's a big house and it's got an apartment. I moved in. They wanted me to come here. So I've been here for 13 years, 14 years next year, right? Since I started my own business and moved into this place, I lost all my friends. A lot of my family members treat me weird because I made it and I'm doing shit that they wish they can do. But meanwhile, I wish I had, you know, kids and a family and was married and had a wife like them. But I'm not jealous of them. But you're jealous of me because I'm single, no kids, and I'm living my life and doing what I want. That don't make no fucking sense. I thought the world teaches you to graduate from school, go to college, get a good job, get married, have kids, have a house, and live a great, wonderful fairy tale life. But because I don't do it, you're jealous of me. That don't make no sense. Aren't I the one who's supposed to be jealous of you? You people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Oh yeah, I know that feeling. See what you said right there? You say yeah, people come to me like, yeah, she's got money and she's this and she's that. That's the same thing happened to me. See, when I went on my own, like everybody was like, yeah, he's got money now. You know, he's all balling. Look at him. That's what people do when they come in here. They see, oh yeah, he's got all them hats. He's got all different clothes every time. He's got money. You're fucking right, I do, because I worked for it, you jackass. Ain't nobody gave me no fucking money. If you know me, I was brought up in the ghetto, you fucking idiot. You know? You think I am rich? I'm not even rich now. But I'm good, you know? I worked hard for the past fucking 16 years, busting my ass, making sure my business survives and I survive. You think I ain't got no bills? How you think these lights are on? How you think I'm on here? You think my internet's free? Fucking idiot. I'm bust my ass, man. I'm a high school dropout. And everybody says, you ain't gonna make it in life, blah, blah, blah. Look, I proved them all wrong. They wish they was me. Fuck them. What to lose money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know if you had a choice right now, and I know I can tell by talking to you, if somebody would say to you, look, you got to give me all the money in your bank account to have your mom back in your life, and you would do it. Because money don't phase you, you'd rather have your mom. It's not your fault your mom left you money and you're fucking well, you're good now, whatever. Your mom wanted you to have what she had. What the fuck? That's the dumbest shit I've ever like. People are stupid. You know? Yeah. I always had independent, took care of myself. Right, but yeah, you gotta pay for the fucking bills. You got the house, right? That's like my sister. She's getting this house from the divorce. That guy ain't gonna pay our bills now. He's living in an apartment now. He ain't gonna live in a fucking $1 million house no more. So guess who's gotta pay the fucking bills? Me and my sister. Your fucking child support ain't gonna pay for everything, bro. So we're staying here because we can afford it. You couldn't. That's why you left. You fucking idiot. And I'm bust my ass around this house. I'm done everything. I'm done pure shit around here. Because I can do it. You know? And when we die, we ain't taking none of this shit with us. This house is gonna be left for somebody else. All my clothes, all my shit, these fucking glasses, everything is gonna be left here. Even my fucking tarot cards and everything is gonna be left here when I die. And I'm gonna be a spirit like everybody else. So what the fuck you worried about what you leave behind and what you have? People honestly think that they're gonna go to heaven or hell with all the shit that they have. They really do delusional think that. They really do. Hey, Age of Aquarius, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. Right. See, once people know you got shit, oh, you're Canadian. Okay, cool. I'm I don't we don't have Thanksgiving here in Bermuda either. Um, but yeah, you already had your Thanksgiving. Um, but yeah, see how you say, they want to get their hands on it, and they would do anything to like benefit off of you. And this is what I told my sister. See that now that she's single, gonna be single, she's gonna be a target for a broke ass man because he knows that she's got valuation, and she's gonna be a target. And I told her, stay away from all these guys. If they ain't got more than you, then don't even entertain them. Straight up. That's how you gotta live. When you got shit, you gotta make sure you're with somebody that's got more than you or the same as you. And even if you're not, you gotta make sure you keep your shit to yourself and they keep their shit to their self. There's no joint this and joint fucking that. The only joints we're gonna have is my fucking elbow joint and my fucking body joints and my bone joints. That's the only joint we're gonna be dealing with. Ain't no joint accounts and no money in your. We're gonna have nothing together. Anything we're gonna have together is love for each other. My shit is my shit. Your shit is your shit. We can buy things together or whatever you want to do. Your house ain't mine and mine ain't. No, 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 hell no. Uh-uh. Even if I were to date you right now and I would live with you, marry you, that house don't belong to me. I live in it. You could say, look, babe, this is your house too because you live here. But I don't care about that shit. I don't need your house. If I were to break up with you after a year or so, I'll go right back to my apartment. I don't need your fucking house. And I'm gonna make sure I don't need nothing from you. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna love you and shit. And we're gonna be together, but I don't need fucks you have. And that's what I would tell every woman that I date. Sweetheart, I don't need your car. I don't need your money. I don't need nothing you have. The only thing I want is your trust, your honesty, and your heart. You understand? That's it. I don't care if you got a fat ass, big titties, and you're a supermodel looking bitch, and you got $1 million in your account, and you got a nice fucking car. I don't, nice house or whatever. That shit don't phase me. I don't care. I don't want nothing you got. You should not want nothing I have either. about me, who I am for you as a person. But people don't think that way no more. Oh yeah, hell yeah. They're always waiting for the downfall. They're wait. You know what they're waiting for? They're waiting for you to spend all your money, sell your house, and live in a shithole. And they're gonna say, "See, look, her mom passed away. She couldn't handle it. She ain't about that life. I knew she was gonna fail. See, that's what happens. That's why I know man's with her." They're gonna come up with all these soap opera fucking scenarios of why you did this and why you did that. But as long as you stay true to yourself and you do what you have to do, they're gonna be still waiting till the day they die and still have no success. And they're gonna worry about somebody else because they're tired of worrying about you. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Age of Aquarius, yeah. That's why I'm not with anybody. Cause most women, most, not all, but most women will look at me and say, "Oh yeah, he's got it going on, he's got this, he's got that, he's got his own business, got a car, he's got his apartment, you know. I would like to have him. He ain't got no kids, never been married. Okay, Mark's a good man for me." But I'll see right through you if you start fucking acting like a gold digger or you think I'm gonna be paying for your shit every time. That ain't gonna happen. And see, I'm straight up, see. So a lot of women don't really get a chance to spend too much time with me without me calling them out. And there's not many real people out there, so you get rid of that person quick. As soon as a woman comes in this an apartment, she starts looking around and analyzing shit, and she'd be like, if I see her looking around too much, she's gonna be like, yeah, this guy, yeah, he's got valuation here. Yeah, he's got money. He's probably got, yeah, he's got his business. Oh, damn, he's pretty good. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, let me see what his bank account's saying. Let me see if he can afford shit. For your birthday, sweetheart, the first year we meet, I'll buy you a birthday cake, and I'll probably take you to dinner. But don't think I'm gonna take you on some extra like Louis Vuitton purses and shit like that. You ain't getting none of that shit, sweetheart. I don't care how good your pussy is. I don't care how good you are sexually. That shit don't phase me. You understand me, sweetheart? That's what I tell these girls, these women. You want Louis Vuitton bag? Guess what? You want me getting that shit because I don't even know where to buy it. And you want me getting it from me. You want one? You can go get one. Hell, a card. Yeah, tarot cards. That's all they're getting. That's the only cards they're getting from me is tarot cards. When you're gonna get some money and it won't be from me. That's the only card you'll be getting. You ain't gonna see. You'll never see my credit cards or my debit cards. Oh hell no! Listen, even if I married a rich woman and I knew she was rich and she said, "Yeah, you don't marry. You never talk about money or you never wanted my money." And then like say she says to me, "Look, now that we're married, I'm rich. I got money." I always say this to myself, like, I always prepare myself for whatever's gonna happen. If she had like millions of dollars, or even if like, she was well off, and she says, "Look, I'm gonna open up an account and put your name on it. If you ever need money, you can use it for our kid or for us or for whatever." I'll be like, "Sweetheart, don't even bother. Don't even think about it. I don't want your fucking cards. I have my own. I have my own money. I have everything. I'm good." Oh, but babe, no, sweetheart. Take that card and cut it in half and don't even think about it. Go back to the bank tomorrow and tell them I don't want my fucking name on nothing. Cause I don't want nothing to do with that. Cause that shit will get you in trouble. Cause when shit hits the fan one day, she's gonna be like, "See, I fucking got a joint account. I put you on my fucking card. You've been using my money." No, no. I won't even give you the opportunity to say those words to me once shit hits the fan, if it does one day. I'm always ahead of that game. No, no. Uh-uh. I'm sorry, sweetheart. That ain't happen. Doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I don't want nothing from you, especially money. Money will ruin our relationship. Money will destroy a connection between people. So if there's no money involved, you got yours, I got mine, our love will last forever. Trust me. I know that for a fact. And you know what? We can buy shit for each other or together, but there's no reason for us to have our names on a credit card or anything together. No. Uh-uh. I mean, I've seen that shit blow up in both my sister and brother's face in their marriage. Because there's always somebody taking more than the other. And you don't have to be a gold digging woman or you can be a gold digging guy. Doesn't matter the male or female, they both do it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. See, yeah, you're saying the same thing I say over and over every day. My friends used to do the same thing to me when I started my business. Oh, I need a job, man. I heard you got work. You got that job at that place. Oh man, you're making money. Yeah, man, give me a job, man. I'll give them a job, and then they'll last about 2-3 months. Oh, I thought we were friends. Look, bro, we're a boss and employee now. You can remain friends, but when you're working for me, you better do as I tell you, or else you ain't gonna have no job. Because I have a reputation to uphold. You don't. You can leave and go get another job. I'm not gonna leave and have another business. This business is gonna stay here. Oh hell yeah, I agree. I ain't doing that either. Nowadays, and for years, I'm not talking about nowadays, but like nowadays, it's more of a thing. Whereas you have to find somebody that not only will love you and care for you and be there for you, but will also financially help you if anything will happen. Like, say if we're together, right, for 5 years and we have a great marriage and you get cancer or I get cancer and we start, you're gonna like, one of us can't work no more, or we get an injury or something and we can't work for like 6 months or something like that. And I'm not bringing home no income, right? I'm just gonna live off of what I have. Are you gonna take the initiative to help me? Is it gonna be for sickness and health, for richness or for poor, whatever, all that bullshit you say when you get married? Are you gonna live that life? Are you about that life? When I get older, you're gonna change my fucking diapers. You're gonna treat me good. You're gonna like make sure I go to you're gonna be my nurse, and vice versa. Am I gonna be your doctor? Am I gonna take care of you? Want me to tell you a story that happened? I'm gonna tell you a story, right? I'm sure you would. Yes, of course, and I would too. My auntie and uncle, my godmother and my godfather, the closest people to me besides my parents were my godparents, and they lived in Portugal. They're both passed away, right? 20 in 2000 in the year 2000, I went to Portugal to visit my uncle because he was dying, right? He only had like about a year to live, couple months, matter of fact. He was deteriorating. He had liver like problems or whatever. So he started to disintegrate more, more and more. I went out there to visit him. He was like a dad to me, right? He's always around me in spirit anyway. So in 2000, I went to visit him, and he was like, I could see like he was wearing too good or whatever. Hey, Diamond Girl, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. So the following year, I told him. He said, "Oh, you're not going to see me anymore. I'm probably going to die." And I said, "Look, Uncle, don't say that." But he was right. He actually died on his birthday. the following year. So I went back out there a month after he died, to help my godmother and make sure she was okay. And I sat at that table, and my godmother said that in his dying days, she had to pick him up. He couldn't walk anymore, but he was still living. She had to pick him up out of the bed, take him down the steps, put him in the bathtub, wash him thoroughly, right? Sometimes, he had a diaper on, he was fucked. But she wouldn't take him to the hospital because she wanted to like make sure she took care of him till the day he died, right? She said to me, man, crying out of her brain, she said, look, I wish God would have took me the same day he died, because now what am I gonna do without my husband? They never had kids, they tried, but they didn't have kids, right? So my uncle, he died when he was like 77 or whatever, and she was 66. She was 11 years younger than him, and she was a big lady, right? Strong, and he was like a 7 foot tall. He was like pretty much burns because his body was like, he was skinny, that he pretty much was dying. So she would say, like, I had to pick him up, bath him, take him out of the bath, dry him like a baby. And then she ended up living 20 years more without her husband, without my uncle. You see what I'm saying? How many people are really going to do that shit? She could have said, she's got money. She had money. So did he. They were rich. They had money. She could have said, fuck this. I'm going to take him to a home and stick him in there. And I'll go visit him and make sure he gets, tender love and care from someone else, because I ain't going to be doing that shit. She could have said that. She could have done that. But she didn't. She didn't even mention that shit. She wanted to do it because she knew she could have done it. So she went through bullshit before he died, But how many people are going to do that shit for their wife and their husband? How many? I know this other couple, right? My friend's mom and dad. The dad's still alive, but the mom's dead, right? She died of cancer. As soon as that guy knew his wife had cancer and she was gonna pass away and didn't have much time, he started fucking some next chick. And when she died, he remarried another woman. And he's still out there living his life and acting like nothing ever happened. And the kids were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you crazy? You see, like some people don't have a conscience. Some people just don't have a soul. They just like they sold themselves to the devil. So I know scenarios where people didn't give a shit and people who did give a shit. It's just the way life is. But we should never get like seriously mad at these people, because we can't change them. We're not them. We'll never be these people, right? But what we can do is do what's right for us and for the people we love. And that's the really the thing that we have to like learn. We have to learn that we can't keep like making yourself mad when you hear shit like that, even though it's hard, because I still do it. Let me tell you, I'm still learning how to control my emotions and my rage when it comes to stupid fucking people who do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know it's hard, like, but when I hear shit like that, it makes me sick. I'm like, and even like deadbeat mom and dads, like people who don't take care of their kids, like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's worse if you're a woman that don't take care of your kids, because you birthed those children. Those children came out of you. How the fuck could you not care for something that came out of you? It don't make no sense. These people are sick, but I try not to let it get to me, because I get worked up about it, because I've witnessed it a few times lately and it's not good. Yeah, exactly. You're right. And how kids are nowadays, they don't even take care of their parents. I take care of my parents every single day. Every day I call my mom and dad, see how they're doing. My dad's not doing too good. He went to the hospital the other day. He's 80. He's got like heart problems, and he says that lately he's been like not feeling that great. Like he started to cry and said he feels like he's gonna die. And we're like, come on, man, like you're not gonna die, man. Keep like just fucking relax. Like, you need to like you need to drink water, you need to walk around, stop fucking feeling sorry for yourself, stop being a little bitch and fucking, like do shit. Oh well, nah, 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 nah. It's like he's giving up on himself. Like so I was like, you know what, man? Whatever. Like I love my parents, but they're like drama queen and king, man. They're like they don't even want to make themselves better. And I keep telling them, like, you can make yourself better, You just gotta do this and do that. But I'm like feel like I'm talking to the wall. So that's why I go down there like almost every other day. I go down there and I do some work down there. I talk to them. I'll bring groceries down there, or I'll bring something they need. I'll call my mom, say, "Hey, you need anything?" I'll stop at the grocery store and get it for you, or whatever. Me and my sister pay for some of their bills to ease them up. You know, not all my siblings take care of my older siblings. Don't care about my parents like that. It's just me and my younger sister that care about my mom and dad. But when my mom and dad die and that house, and we're in the all of us in the will, my older sister and brother will be at that fucking house before me and my younger sister because that's all they want. They would love to benefit off of that house. They'll be like this: when's my check coming? Who wants this house? Who's gonna sell the house? What are we gonna do? That's what makes me mad. But they won't go down there and fix nothing and help my parents pay for shit. Hell no. But they think they're gonna live the life to see the money that they get from that and still be happy and live life. You keep thinking that you might die before. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Like people are crazy. Family's the worst, man. Honestly, like I don't even know who my family is anymore. They my brother and sister drive me fucking crazy. It's just me and my younger sister that do everything. Yeah. And that's good, age of Aquarius. Always step up for your parents, like, because they did so much for us. And like, even well, if you have the type of family where your mom and dad did everything for you, even if you have one parent that did something for you, never like, just neglect them. Right, exactly. Anna, she'll forever love you for that. Trust me. And that's why she probably makes your life a bit better than what, and you must say to yourself, I don't have my mom, but at least I know she's here with me in spirit, and I know that she's proud of me because I'm doing the right thing. Now, if you're not doing the right thing, then how could you expect your mom in spirit to be happy with you? You know. Well, money is always going to be a problem, and that's the problem that I encounter many times. Is everybody dwells on money? You know, like my auntie died in May, and she left an inheritance to all her nephews and nieces, all 12 of us, including me. And I know I'm gonna get like some money soon, but I'm not dwelling on it. I don't even care. Even if I don't get it, I don't give a shit. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm gonna get it. They've got my information. They sent me papers and shit about the will. I didn't even look. I got an envelope full of papers telling me how much money I might be getting. You know what I did? I opened it up, looked at all of them, and then I didn't even read it. As soon as I started seeing, I was like, I ain't even worried about this shit. I put it all back in the envelope and just put it somewhere. I'm like, I don't even fucking care. I ain't reading this shit. Whatever comes. I'll be grateful and I'll just buy something in memory of them. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna let that shit. I'm not gonna sit there and analyze all those papers and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. You don't know that. You might die tomorrow. The fuck you talking about? The first thing I did. You want to know the first thing I did when I found out I was gonna get an inheritance? I tapped into my auntie and uncle, and I said, "Thank you so much for thinking of me and put me in the will. I appreciate that very much." The first thing I did was thank them in spirit. That's the first, and I still thank them every day. You know, I say thanks for putting me in the will. I appreciate that, and I'll put your money to good use, no matter how much it is. I don't even know, but whatever I get, I'm gonna buy something in your memory. That's it. I'll help my mom with it, your sister. I didn't say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Fuck them, they're dead." Dumbasses left me in their will. I'm not like that. I'm ready to do whatever I have to do without it. Who cares? You know? Yeah, everybody be looking for an inheritance. It's crazy. Obviously I want it. I need it too. Obviously everybody needs money and everybody needs, something. I'll take it. It's in my name, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like ungrateful. I'm gonna be like, yeah, thank God. But my other two siblings, the first thing they say, oh, we're gonna buy this, we're gonna buy that. What about your parents? You didn't ever think about that? You didn't think about giving a couple $1,000s to your parents to help them out? Oh, you didn't? Oh, of course not, because you're a selfish fuck. You're getting that inheritance because that's your mom's sister that left it for you. So if it's your mom's sister that left it for you, which is our auntie, don't you think you should say, okay, my mom wasn't in the will, but at least she took care of my children. So why don't your children, each of us, give our parents a couple $1,000s out of this inheritance, whatever it is, even if it's a couple $100, whatever. Me and my youngest sister are already gonna give. We already said whatever it is, we're gonna give mom and dad, you know, some money and make sure they're cool, because they're living off their pension. But my older sister, oh no, I'm not giving nothing to mom and dad. And my brother, he was like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna buy this and buy that. Give money to my parents? Oh hell no, that's not even on their list. I'm like, you must be fucking nuts. What the fuck is wrong with you people? But anyway, yeah, that's the thing. You know what? There's a lot of people who come in here, right, and talk like this, that their mom or their dad or whatever, there's a family member that they love has passed away, and all they want to know is if that family member is happy with them or proud of them. It gives them like that sense of, yeah, I'm so happy like that you're happy for me, and I know if you were here, you would be, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I did what I did. As soon as I found out that I was in the will, I looked up to the heavens and I said, I just tapped into them and I said, you know what? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. And then to hear my siblings say, oh yeah, I ain't giving nothing to mom and dad. No, that money's for me. And I'm like, I told my younger sister, I said, didn't I tell you? Those selfish fucks, they don't care about mom and dad. Mm-mm. That's why I told my mom and dad, you should take them off the wheel. Fuck them. They don't do nothing for you. Teach them a lesson. But hey, that's up to them. I don't really care. To me, I don't give a shit. Because my parents wanted to put everything in my name because I'm the one who does the most for them. And I say, no, 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 no. You put it in all our names. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm gonna die too. It don't matter to me. I could care less about this fucking house, this money. I don't care. You know what I did today? As you know, tomorrow's Black Friday, right? There's been sales, like mad sales everywhere. And there's a place I go to. It's like Sears, but we have it's a different name here. It's called Price Rate. and they had a Pink Thursday sale. That's what it was called. And I looked at like some of the things they had on sale, and two of the things they had on sale were things that I really, really need. But I wouldn't buy them at full price, but I'll buy them at the sale price. Hell yeah. I need to save some money too, even though I can afford the full price. Getting it on sale is nice. No matter how much money you got, you still want to save money, right? So I went to this place and it was packed. And I saw the two items that I wanted. One of the items was a coffee machine, and the other item was a cooking set, like pans, pots, spatulas, a strainer. It had an 18-piece set, and they were like I got them for a deal. It was like I couldn't even believe how cheap it was. So I bought those things today, and I said, you know what? I need these things, and I was lucky enough to get them at that price, and lucky enough to get it before everybody else got it. So I treated myself to things that I need. I didn't treat myself to things that I want. I need these things. I need pots and pans, new shit, because I'm sick and tired of my old pots and pans. I keep saying that. I'm good. I don't need another one. Even though these things are fucked up, I'm had them for years. I'll keep them. It's cool. And today I said, you know what? Fuck it, Mark. You might die tomorrow. You might die a year from now. Look what happened to your auntie. She had all this money and a big ass house. Her husband died, no kids. She gave everything to us. I don't want to be that person. And she didn't live her life to the fullest. That's one thing she said before she died. Is she wished she could have done more shit. See what I'm saying? And that's what people's main regret is wishing that they didn't complete, wishing that they completed their bucket list, wishing they could have got that nice car, wishing they could have got that fucking machine that they wanted or whatever, that house. You know what I'm saying? So like I said to myself, you know what? Fucking, I'm just gonna go spend this money and get what I want and might need, and that's it. Who cares? Because I'm very cautious. Like I don't really like to spend a whole pile of money, because I need money to pay bills and shit like that. I'm not no broke ass, but I don't. I like seeing the money in my account. When it starts to come down a bit, I'm like, ah, fuck. Then today I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not gonna wait for my inheritance money to go spend money. I'm gonna fucking spend my hard-earned money that I've made all these years. I'm just gonna go spend a couple $100s and get shit that I like and that I need. And I felt good when I came down the road and I put that shit inside my apartment. I was like, and I showed my sister about 2 hours ago. I said, look what I got. She's like, what? This is a deal. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I went and got the deals. I'm gonna be like everybody else and go shopping on these Black Friday sales, these Pink Thursday bullshit sales, and I'm gonna go buy nice shit that I need, you know? End the year off of a bang. Why not? Greedy people will be greedy. Yeah, lapis. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. She rides with you, and of course, I always tell people that Spirit loves car rides, bike rides, bus rides, plane rides. I would too. And if I told everybody when I'm a spirit, hopefully not no time soon, but I want to live at least another 40 years. I'll be happy. I feel like I have a lot to do. A lot of people to help. So I always ask God to spare my life, um, and let me be in the world, as a human form instead of a spirit form. Not quite yet. I told him I let him know when I'm ready, even though that's not up to me. But anyway, I asked him to do that. And I always tell people, when I'm a spirit one day, I want to go to all these places all over the world and go inside an airplane as a spirit or go wherever and travel and go see the world and go do shit I've never done and try and help people in the spirit world. Why not? You know? It's a good imagination to have. That's what I'll do. Just like how I see spirit helping everybody and helping their children and helping their and being with their husband or their wife that's widowed. I see all that shit. I see how happy they are and I see how sad they are too sometimes. But at least they're doing what they have to do. But don't think they ain't watching and hearing and seeing. They are. Very much so, more than you think. So when you're fucking around, they know you're fucking around. And when you're doing good shit, they're probably emotionally crying and happy that you're doing the right thing. Especially when they leave shit for you, like their house, their money. When they leave all that shit behind, they expect you to maintain it how they did. They don't want you to sit there and do shit that like sell the house and go about your business and you can't live there because of this and that. If they told you they don't want you to do that, then don't do it. Because if you do it, you're gonna break their heart. You know, they're gonna be like, "Fuck is wrong with you, idiots?" Like. Yeah, that's right. That was your reading, wasn't it? Yeah, everybody in the kitchen. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I remember that. That was the other day when I read for you. Yeah, and everybody was there smoking cigarettes in the kitchen. Like I don't know if you've changed some things at the house, like made it look better, or you bought new things. Whatever you've done, she approves of what you've done. Like they're not expecting you to like people spirit don't expect you to keep the same shit around. But if you do, oh well. But if you do something that makes the house look better or they like all that shit, they'll enjoy it. They'll sit there and analyze it and use it more than you think. They just want you to maintain their shit that they worked hard for or shit that belonged to them. That's all they want at the end of the day. They want you to be happy. They want you to utilize what they gave you, but don't abuse what they gave you. And that's what makes spirit happy. You got to put yourself in their shoes. Like, what would you do? What they like, what they like, what they want, what they deal with, how they want things. So if you do what they were doing originally, then they're gonna be happy, and then it's gonna make your life easier because they don't have no regrets or no bad vibes towards you. Yeah, see that sucks because that's what happened with my auntie that I was just talking about. When she passed away, my cousins threw everything out, fixed up her house, and rented it. And do you know that all this bad shit happened? Because she didn't want that. She did not want that. But they conned her to give her everything because they were taking care of her. And one of my cousins are the devil themselves. Yep, that's what happened to my auntie. My cousin corrupted her to sign everything over to her because she was like, "Oh, I'm taking care of you. You're not in a home, so you got to give me everything." So all this shit went down. Oh my god, I don't even want to say it on here, but a lot of bad shit happened to her and her family when they did that to my auntie. And my auntie, she's like, she's hardcore. So in spirit, when she was in spirit, she went to work right away. She was like, "Yeah, you're taking my house, you're taking my money, you're doing this, you're doing that. All right, well, I'm gonna ruin your shit." And we got phone calls. Oh, guess what happened? This is bullshit. What the fuck is this? And the first thing I said to my mom, I said, my auntie's in spirit giving them karma. And my mom says, "You think so?" I said, "Mom, I know so. Because that's what fucking happens. You think you're gonna disrespect that person in a human form, and when that spirit goes to spirit world, you think that spirit ain't gonna haunt those motherfuckers and get them back for what they did to them? Hell yeah. I do the same thing if you fuck me over. I'm gonna make sure you don't use my shit to your advantage. Hell no. Uh-uh. That's what my auntie did. She was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna enjoy my house. You're not gonna enjoy my money. You fucked me over. If you didn't, I'll be okay with it." Yeah, that's sad, Aquarius. That's sad. Yeah, if you clean up the house and just do as she listen. I remember I did a reading for this chick. I ain't seen her in a long time. Her mom died of cancer. She came in here and she said to me, she knew she weren't doing the right thing, but her mom called her out in the reading, and I had to tell her, like I said, look, your mom says you won't even mop the fucking floors. They're disgusting. You know she would mop them if she was there. And she just said, OMG. And she said she just started crying. She goes, "You're right. I haven't. I don't even give a shit, because my mom did it." And I was like, well, now you know what you have to do when you get offline here. Go get the fucking mop and mop those goddamn floors. Because that's all she wants you to do is keep the house clean. Like how she did. What the fuck is wrong with you? You mean you can't take half an hour to go clean the floors? Come on, sweetheart. Fuck, that's all your mom wants. She didn't even mention anything else. She just said you leave the house all like shit. And she took offense to it and was mad that I called her out on it. And then, private messaged me and said, well, you should have told me that. I was like, look, woman, you needed that. Your mom wanted me to embarrass you because you deserve the embarrassment because you won't even do that. Fuck is wrong with you? So that's what they'll do. They'll call you out. They'll tell you, like, fuck are you doing? I would too. But see, at least you admitted it, Anna. You said, I do need to clean the house. That would make my mom proud. Right. So do it. What's so hard about that? Take the time out and do it and say, hey, mom, look, I cleaned the house. I knew you would want it clean. Even if she liked a certain thing that you don't do anymore, just do it. Just do it in memory of them. And you'll be surprised. Once you do shit like that, it'll make you feel good and it'll make them look at you in a different way. They'll be like, yeah, at least you're doing, the right thing. At least you're not fucking around. At least, like they can have peace about it. It's not hard. Yeah. My mom and dad care about their house more than anything. And I always work on their house every year. I spend my own money, my own time. I do everything for free. And I know that if they die, and when they die, if I'm still alive and my siblings are alive, my siblings are going to benefit off of my work, my time, and my money, my effort. But my mom and dad would rather give me that house in their will and say, fuck your siblings because you're the only one who works on the house. You deserve it. And it's not fair. But I told them, don't change it. We'll leave it. You can change it if you want to. They probably have. I don't know. But I don't know. I told them not to change it. Just leave it alone. I said, because, they might die before you. You don't know that. I said, leave it alone. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I said, look, when the time comes, I'll buy them out and just take the house for myself. That's all. It's not fair, but who knows? Well, I know she knows that. But if you smoked in the house, then you can't really expect too much from that. Because a house that you smoke in is always gonna have that smell and that feeling. So I'm sure, like, having a clean house is okay, but um, when I used to smoke in my apartment, I used to get mad at myself because I'm like, I should smoke outside, but fucking, I'm smoking here. Now I don't smoke at all, so it's great. I gave all that shit up. Listen, I want to clean my apartment every week, but I don't have the strength, nor the time, nor the effort to do so. Like, and I feel bad sometimes because I'm like, fuck, I really need to clean my apartment. Like, it's just a task doing everything. Okay, Anna. Take care. I was a neat freak, but then I get tired now, like, because I don't have nobody to impress anyway, and I don't even like. I used to be like a super neat freak. I still am to a certain point, but I go through my phases where I'm like, fuck this, I don't care anymore. Obviously, I'm not living in a pigsty, but like I know I can like fix up those clothes over there and fold them properly. They are folded, but they're all over the place. Like I know I can take these hats and put them somewhere because I don't really need them right now. I know I can fix all that shit, but I say, you know what? I don't fucking care anymore. Whatever, you know. Today I started to clean my bathroom a bit, and then like I tied it up. I washed some clothes. I washed all my dishes. You know, but today I had to treat myself. I went to go get a nice cooking set, a nice coffee machine. Fuck it. But I usually start my cleaning on Saturdays and then I do a little bit on Sunday and then that's it. My apartment's clean. So plus the weather's been really shitty. But I'm going to from now until Christmas I need to clean everything up and I want to paint my inside of my apartment, freshen it up a bit. I need to sort out all those hats and clothes and all sorts of shit. There's always something to do. Always something to do. All right, Anna, take care. Get to the cleaning, all right? I gotta clean too, don't worry. I know Spirit must be like, fuck, Mark, when you gonna clean this damn shit? Come on. It's hard to have a clean apartment when you got a dog living in here. And my dog's right here in the background. She's right behind me. But ever since she's been living with me for the past 2 years, her hair is everywhere. It's bad enough I have hair. Now I have her hair to deal with. Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. Just doing dishes every day is a pain in the ass. I wish I had a dishwasher, and then I said, well, I don't accumulate that much dishes to put in a dishwasher. But, I washed clothes today, so I got a lot of my dirty clothes and, like work clothes all clean and shit. So tomorrow I'm going to wash my towels. I got clothes over there in my to fold that came out of the dryer. I'm always got something to do. Yeah, I've donated a lot of clothes to my nephews. I've donated clothes to like a church area, like a Muslim place that there's like a Muslim building, and they have like a thrift shop, and I donate clothes to it, or like toys, or any type of thing that I find. Sometimes I work at people's houses, and they're like, "Can you take this all to the dump?" And I'm like, "Okay." And then I won't take it to the dump. I'll take it like to the place and just give it to them to sell, because it's still good condition, good things. Even if they get like $10 for it, at least it's contributing to the cause, to help kids. Yeah. The past like 4 years, I bought a lot of clothes and sneakers and hats. I changed like my whole wardrobe. I don't even wear the same shit all the time. I got rid of all my old clothes, cut them up in rags. Because I do a lot of painting and maintenance where I need rags and shit like that to wipe things and clean things. So I'll take an old shirt that's faded, cut it all up in rags, and put it in a bag. And when I need it, I have it. So sometimes I don't donate like old shitty clothes. I'll donate things that I really don't like. But I need to do that again. I need to like go through all my clothes again, and whatever I don't need that's new, I'll give to my nephews, and if not, I'll donate stuff that they don't want. I'll let them go through it. Last Christmas, that's what I did. I gave like 2 bags of clothes to my nephews, a couple pairs of sneakers, and they were very grateful for it. So I was like, look, I know we don't exchange gifts anymore because we're all old enough now, but here's some of my nice clothes that I don't like that I'll give you guys. If you don't like it, look, donate it or just give it to somebody else. Like, oh, thanks, Uncle Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love this. Oh, what size is this? Oh, 10 and a half sneakers. Oh, yes, that's my size. I'm like, yeah, I know your dad told me. So here you go. I don't use them, so you guys can have them. And they get all excited. I got some stuff put aside for them for this year. I'll give them some clothes and some sneakers and hats and things like that I don't use. I'd rather give them to them than anybody else. Well, it's pretty quiet tonight. I guess everybody's Thanksgiving dinner got to them and they must be sleeping. But I thought I'd come on here for a bit and talk to everybody and see how everything's going. I always enjoy the chat and talking to everybody and stuff. So it's almost midnight here. I got to get up early tomorrow and go to work. So I'm going to get out of here. I should be here tomorrow night at some point, probably around this time. I'll be here tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Age of Aquarius, take care. And I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week. Get ready for the weekend.